Greetings and welcome to The War of Two Suns, a 5e Dungeons and Dragons campaign. And here is our awesome dungeon master, Mr. Dallin.
Holy cow, that was actually pretty good. Hello, everyone, and welcome. First off, I'd like to make two disclaimers. This is an adult campaign. Technically, our players can get high, get drunk. We will swear like sailors, and they will have some nighttime fun. Not too much, though. Probably not tonight. Second disclaimer is that we use art from the internet. We are using outside sources, except for our lovely player tokens, which have been drawn by our very own Jyinxx. And yes, tonight is our 48th session. And now I'd like to make a quick introduction to all of our cast members, starting with our very own Jyinxx.
I'm Jyinxx. I play Mira, a tiefling sorceress.
I am. I guess we're going diagonal.
I misclicked.
I'm at the total druid.
Sylvia, High Elf Ranger.
Edgar, the Kanky Rogue.
Oramos, the Leonin Barbarian.
And a quick notice, this will probably even date the video. We will be taking a short hiatus to bring into the introduction of Season 3 of The War of Two Suns with a few visual updates. I will be using some 3D models from other sources to make some more generic characters. But for our specific key characters, we'll try to bring more original art for them. We are taking a break during the holidays and most likely be doing a mini campaign for December, which will feature a homebrew one-shot story that I developed. We don't know who's playing yet, but I guarantee you this will be very fun. And now, let us continue with our story.
And right when we go officially alive, my dogs start barking.
Did they? Are they barking now?
Oh, you can't hear them? Great, never mind.
Good. Okay.
I don't know if you could hear the excitement in my voice there.
Yes.
Yes, we can.
Stella are like, oh, they can't hear us? Hold my bone.
Hold my beer.
Hold my bone. They're dogs.
Who says dogs can't drink?
Last time when we left our party, they continue on their journey, heading towards the ruins where they are trying to seek a magical item to help regain or fix Edgar's memory. During their travels, they came across not only a frost giant that was trying to rob them, but a furball berserker that popped out of nowhere and managed to acquire a magical item, a cap comprehension for our dear Trevor. They were in the middle of a small blizzard and stopped by a cave that Sylvia and Nero settled down when they first traveled up this passageway through the wilderness a couple weeks ago. In-game. They settled down in the cave while Jack and Trevor decided to keep watch inside the cart. While they were resting, some of the party members were having some crazy dreams. As we continue on to the very next morning, it is beginning to become a bright auburn glow, orange light peeking over the mountain. The blizzard has settled, and I need everyone to roll me a d20 to see who wakes up first. That was quick. That was quick.
He said roll a d20, so I roll a d20. What do you expect me to do? Not roll a d20 right then?
Let them finish the sentence, because next time it could be, we'll let our players roll a d20 if they want to go first and die.
That is...
Don't I technically wake up first since I only sleep for 4 hours?
No, we'll wake up first, duh. He's a turtle.
Early Olmec gets the pastry.
Well, we'll see what Dallin says.
You awaken. Next to you, two horse companions. Which I don't know if you gave them names or not.
No, they told them their names.
I don't
Yeah,
remember the names. I didn't write them down.
Got started.
After categorizing and cataloging their life experiences up to this point of their life, everyone is still resting. The person who was also supposed to be watching has passed out. But nothing seemed to have happened.
Who passed out?
Well, who was last on watch?
Pretty sure it wasn't me.
I don't think it was me, because me and Mira were asleep.
Was Niram last watch?
Apparently, Niram has passed out.
Oh.
Olmec, as you then realize that you have to go to little Torto's room.
Oh no.
Okay.
What do you do?
Olmec goes behind a bush.
Alright. You walk past everyone, seeing that the fire is completely out. Ignore the flame. I'm not switching the fire. And you stumble outside. I need you to roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Okie dokie, artichoke.
Perception.
Perception.
I'm saying it
21.
funny on purpose.
I'm sorry, I do.
It's fine. What does a 21 get me? Besides
21.
blackjack.
You stop and you see one second. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Hey guys, quick question. Do you see Trevor?
I see a guy, two old men.
Yeah, I see Trevor.
I see Trevor.
I see
Yes,
Trevor.
Oh,
he's right there.
oh,
Apparently Trevor has aged quite rapidly.
oh!
I see
I
Norman.
Oh no.
see
What do
two
you-
old men. I'll show you.
Oh, I see. You see the original Jack.
Yeah, I don't know why I still see the original one, but that's what everybody in the stream who is watching
Yes.
sees. So that's why I
Yeah,
was like,
that's not how I know you see that.
It's like, who the heck is that?
I was like, where did Trevor go?
Feature Olmec, what did you do this time?
Trevor was kidnapping.
Let's feature Olmec riding in the past
just so
Jack.
you know, do not be shocked about the changes of certain character art. There have been quite a few changes to make them more accurate and go beyond the typical.
Oh, I was just confused as to why Trevor was suddenly an old man.
Yeah, she sees Jack's old
Yeah, I
token.
sent you a picture, Dylan.
Okay, can you refresh to see if that fixes it?
I'm
I mean,
using.
I don't even know how you managed to still have that image. That picture is no longer there.
Okay, so the problem is I'm using that Roll20 thing.
What
that
roll 20?
interact thing. Is there a way to save?
Can you not just refresh the browser? Or...
I'm not using a regular browser. Go ahead and continue role playing, and I'll figure it out.
Okay, fair enough. Olmec, right before you stop trying to look for a bush, you see a old man wearing winter clothing, riding on top of an oxen with some saddles on the side.
Ho ho ho.
Olmec will. Can he tell if he's a bad guy? Olmec will wake up Edka and
The
Her.
old man stops the oxen and then looks in your general direction, and you see him put his hand over his eyes to get a better view, and then he like jerks his head up a bit in a confused motion, and then waves towards you. Hello,
Olmec will wave back.
hello, as you see him coming closer.
He's going to abduct old Mac.
Olmec will wave and greet him as he comes closer.
Hello,
Hello.
hello.
Greetings.
You see him stop and then get off the oxen. And he then pulls out a cane, or a walking stick, so to speak, and pats on to his fellow steed. You wouldn't be happy to be merchants, would you?
Wouldn't happen to be a what now?
A merchant! Traveling
Don't-
traders?
Not really. What are you looking for?
I was hoping to sell my oxen.
Ooh.
Oh, wait, like,
What
we
are
want any
you, by the
oxen?
way?
Olmec. I'm Olmec.
And then you see him walk closer. Wait, why are we yelling?
I am an Olmec.
You don't need to yell anymore. I'm standing right in front of you.
Oh, okay. Hello.
I've never heard of an Olmec.
Well, you've officially met one. I'll reach out a hand.
Well, at least I'm glad you're not a snow mole or an albino death weasel, as he shakes your hand.
what?
Yep, definitely not one of those. I'm green.
I haven't seen the color green in ages.
That's kind of my thing. So what brings you about these parts, old man?
Well, unfortunately, my home was destroyed, and now I'm trying to sell most of my possessions to move.
Well, how did your house get destroyed? That's awful.
He then points off in the direction where you noticed that the village and the smoke was. Apparently, something in the sky dropped something and started blowing up houses.
Oof.
Fire rains from the sky. And next thing you know, from the aftermath, there was a battle of epic proportions, and they were shooting bolts of lightning and fireball as he's trying to reenact it. It's like,
Hmm.
oh. As he starts rubbing his back. I think I pulled something. Hold on. So yes, fortunately, I lost everything, and now I'm just trying to get by and sell as much coin. I can't take my auction with me, so perhaps you'll be interested in buying her.
Yes. Yes, I would. How much?
I would say at least 25 gold pieces.
Hmm.
I know she's old, but she can definitely help carry your cart.
Olmec wants to do some kind of check to see the condition of the ox.
Roll me a medicine check.
How about animal handling?
To know the condition of it would be a medicine check. Animal handling is to tame it.
How about a nat 20?
Yeah.
Fair enough. That 20 will work. So,
Okay, good.
You examine this auction. It seems to be in pretty good condition. You know it seems to be in its later years, but it seems to be healthy, and it just looks like a strong female ox. I raised her
wow.
ever since she was a calf. I would have taken my cart too, but that was destroyed. All I have left are the possessions on her saddle.
And how much did you say you wanted for this ox?
25 gold. I noticed that you had a carriage. Are there more people with you?
Yes, they're elsewhere.
Elsewhere
Tell me
high.
a deception check. Are
Technically,
you saying they're not in the cave or in the cart?
I am not divulging where they're located.
Alright, roll me a deception check.
14.
Okay. Oh! You're traveling alone?
They'll be back soon.
I take it you're the leader of the group?
But of course.
Sylvia
Ah.
sneezes in the cave.
I never knew Omex were so wise. But I assure you, she is very strong, and I am willing to depart from her. She cannot make the journey with me in these conditions, and I figured I will probably just buy my way to the Ironman Kingdom, at least through the borders and such.
Hmm.
Where are you headed, by the way?
That way.
Which direction are you pointing?
He doesn't really point.
I
I
don't
think
see
you
where
say
you're
that
pointing.
way and not know where to point.
He looks in the direction behind him, thinking you are looking in that direction. He's like, I don't know. You're heading towards the Eastern Kingdom?
I don't know. I just go this way.
You're not pointing.
That way. Do you not see which way I'm pointing?
This is just getting silly.
As he just looks confused a bit. I need someone else to roll me a d20.
Somebody wake up.
Pauline.
Oh, we're all doing it? Okay. Libs.
Ega, you are now waking up hearing Omek speaking with someone. Omek, by the way, you do not have to go to little Toto's room anymore.
Wait.
Not that way!
Wait. Ow.
Is this unusual for me?
No, you just seem more preoccupied. Preoccupied. I don't know why I said that.
Porcupined.
I'm basically hidden right now, right?
You are in the cave, so unless you're making an active check to stay hidden, I will allow you to roll me a stealth check.
Self. That is very high.
You do hear the sound of an oxen out in the opening of the cave.
All the oxen free.
You stay hidden, and you look out, seeing Olmec speaking with an old man. Anybody? You don't want to go where I was just from. Many injured are over there.
Do people need help?
Majority of them are dead. And those who are still remaining are leaving. Except for the head of the crossway. he still has a duty to fulfill. It's also pretty bad. The Ironmans, who are pretty much also stationed there, are trying their best to help out. But I can sense when things are in quite dire. So that's why I'm getting the hells out of here. I suggest you go up north or head west, or northwest if you're... What was that?
Who's
There it goes again.
Sorry.
Right. okay?
It was my phone.
I was about to try to see who it was.
Omek.
Almost confused by the sound too. Huh.
Oh, my
Um,
shell is ringing.
They look at the oxen, and the oxen's tail just lifts up and goes down. Oh! Oh, you startled me.
Come on, Olmec will wrinkle his nose and say, well, back to business. You said you want 25 gold for this? Well, she's kind of old. I will give you 20 gold for her.
Roll me persuasion check.
Uh-oh. Spaghettios.
I don't know if 25 gold will help me get across. 20 golds. I will most likely need that extra gold for supplies. Not to mention traders are very stickler. Trust me, she's a good oxen.
Olmec's trying to haggle, but doesn't know how to haggle. Okay. If you won't go to 20, how about 26?
Roll me a persuasion check with advantage.
Oh, wow.
The old man rubs his chin. Oh, 26 is very generous. I will gladly accept 26 gold.
Olmec, thinking he did a good job, will reach out his hand to shake him. Deal.
Do you have the 26 gold?
Alright, do you
Yes.
hand him the 26 gold?
Yes.
Alright. Remove 26 gold from your inventory. As he then takes the pouch and begins to remove the saddle off the oxen and begins petting the sides of its face. It's like, you be a good girl now. I'm sorry I can't take you.
I'll take good care of her.
Please do. Or at least find her a good home. As you then see him take the satchels and put it over his shoulders like backpacks and begin to make his way walking.
Bye.
One more thing. I would suggest staying away from the southeast passage. They say elves have barricaded the line between the mountain.
I'll keep that in mind.
Good luck on your journeys. Oh, wise. I don't know your name.
It's Olmec.
Omek, the Omek?
Yes.
Alright, Omek the Omek. Safe journeys to you. As you just see him leave.
This, ladies and gentlemen of Twitch, is how we create lore.
Omek the Omek. Who's an Omek of the Omek tribe?
This is now canon.
What?
No, this is now canon, everybody. This is
You're
now
now
canon.
an Omek.
Olmec thinks he's his own race. Okay. Okay.
Omek is so unique. There's only one Omek.
The wonderful thing about Omex.
Is that there's only one Omek?
Our Omex are wonderful things.
So, everyone else begins to wake up, PC-wise. Ormus, you get to hear a weird sound as one of the horses begin to blow into your ear.
I'm gonna swat it away like it's a fly.
Mm. It then like does a quick tuff with its nose, and then you just get a face full of horse snot.
Do that to me again, ever again, and I will literally eat you.
Roll me intimidation check. Oh, the fucking horse.
It's a horse.
Do I get advantage because I literally have claws and fangs?
I would say yes.
Congratulations, the horse is now glue.
That is an 8, so you better roll. Okay. The horse just looks away. It like begins to get up and start walking out, moving past everybody.
Why are you doing this to the poor horse?
The other one's still
Listen.
sleeping.
It's called tough love, okay? You gotta have nice, soft, kind love, like Omek reading them bedtime stories, and then you have to have tough love, where the carnivore of the group threatens to murder them.
Let's see. Niram is actually like hunched over in a sitting position where he was sleeping, and Mira, your head is resting on his leg.
I'm just still sleeping.
I thought you were waking up slowly.
He chooses to stay asleep.
Yeah, I'm sleeping.
Sylvia, you start to wake up realizing the dawn is rising, and then all of a sudden you see a horse walking by.
Huh. Was that Nibbles 3 or 4?
And then you see Omek with an oxen.
She's just going to blink a couple times.
I guess.
Oh, Mike, where did you get that?
Outside.
Oh, Mike, did you steal an ox?
No.
I heard that he paid for it, right?
Correct. You did see everything, but you did not stop him.
So you're culpable.
I was just watching to see what he bought an auction from a person just now
He bought an ox.
for 26 gold.
Omek smiles. I got a deal.
Well, I suppose that frees up a spot for the horses. It's been a while since I had a steed to ride.
You're calling the ox a steed?
I mean, I was going to ride the horse, but if you want me to ride an ox, sure. More power to me, I guess.
You guys are being loud, and I'm tired. And then I'm gonna roll over.
It's daybreak, dear.
No.
Yes. You do not get to dictate what time of day it is. The sun does that.
Just is gonna continue sleeping for right now.
I guess then looks around to see if she sees movement in the wagon.
Omek's going to take the ox and introduce him to the horses.
Roll me animal handling check, Omek.
So moose there. They're like naysayers, but not.
25.
Oh yeah, this oxen likes you. Ox. Oxen's plural. There are no multiple ox in the vicinity.
I mean,
Oxeye?
you can make it reproduce asexually to make multiple ox.
I don't think that's how that works.
No, it is not.
You never know. Could be a magical ox that can do that.
No.
See, look. Oh, they suddenly died.
Ah, cool. Free skins.
As you look inside the cart, you happen to see a sleeping Jack and Trevor.
Are they in a funny position together?
No, like they're in separate blankets.
I thought you might have had them cuddling.
No, that was just in your head.
I thought my ships were bad, man.
Oh, shit, I just thought you had
Trevor and Jack sleeping in a cart.
cuddling.
Trevor slowly
Let's just
begins
pray
to
he
wake
doesn't.
Oh, son, go away. I need 10 minutes.
You
Oh,
don't
shit.
get that.
It's daylight.
Yes, it is.
Oh, good morning.
Hello. We also have a new person with us.
I'm
Well-
sorry, what?
Omic brought an oxen.
As you can hear Jack. Actually, you notice that Jack is very still.
Like, is he okay?
Oh, I think he drank a little bit too much out of his flask.
Are you sure?
He looks down and just nudges foot, and Jack's like, Oh, yes, he's fine.
Oh,
Ugh.
God,
get out of there.
what is that?
I told you. Omic brought an oxen.
He what?
Yes. For 26 points.
Why? From who?
I should have came from the town.
A guy.
Wait, what? Somebody here?
Yeah,
No,
just
they
left. Yeah, they just left.
You saw this happen?
Yes. But Omic was making it so that he didn't, the person didn't know there was where we were, so I kept hidden.
Okay.
Wait,
My question is-
26 gold.
What?
Yeah, 26.
Oh my! He just got ripped off.
No, I get a deal. I haggled.
I think you haggled your way up as well. Wasn't he offering you 25 at first?
Yep. And I got him all the way to
What's the
26.
deal? Oh, Mick. Do you know where he went? We could probably ask him for a refund.
Why? This fox is awesome.
Oh. Well, what are we going to do with it?
I think
I'll
Sylvia wants to ride it.
Take care of it, and Sylvia can ride it.
Actually, that would be pretty hilarious. He thinks for a minute. He's like, nope.
No, we're having.
Nope, I'm
Sylvia
already
ride it.
mounting it.
So you walk out with a saddle.
Yes.
Sylvia!
What? I need to
Oh, no.
replace Mr. Nibbles the First.
Ugh.
This
You
one's
were
up
there,
to-
Trevor. You saw it get taken away by the hawk.
The hawk.
Wait,
Oh.
no, it was the what was it
Kobold.
called?
They were kobold.
Kobold.
No, kobolds. They
No,
were,
it wasn't a kobold. It was
they were gnolls.
no, that's
Oh.
it.
Yeah.
I don't know
Got
why
that
I always get
no.
those confused.
How did you get a hawk confused with a gnoll?
Gosh.
She's just waking up.
The third thing that carried it away. Anyways, I'm going to try and put the saddle on.
Animal handling check.
Yay!
Her name is Mrs. Nibbles.
Ooh.
or Ms. Nibbles, if you prefer.
Uh-oh.
We don't know. We don't know.
17.
Here started.
This large female ox doesn't seem to really care. She's like standing up still, but she lets you put the saddle on top of her
Nice.
as you slowly begin to mount her, and she just
Aw.
stands there.
That just sounded different.
Onward, mighty battle steed.
I would like Mira to wake up.
You wake them up.
I'm waking up, yeah. So
Miro's waking up, not Niram.
Yeah, Niram's already awake.
No, he's not.
Oh,
He's asleep.
oh, he's asleep sitting up. Okay.
He's asleep sitting up, yes, and you're using his leg as a cushion.
Stella, shush. Oh.
The dog
Where
started.
did everybody go? Yeah, Stella. Where'd they go?
Oh,
Ormus, where's everybody?
I don't know, but if you see a horse out there and it's got a very crazed look in its eyes, I heard Omek talking to some ox. It's probably a jealousy thing, so I wouldn't get involved.
Oh. Okay. Sure. Thanks for the warning. She was gonna like.
Hey, just Omek things, right? Ha ha!
Actually, you have a point. Alright, well, she's going to take off her blanket and cover up Biram with it, and then walk around to the opening of the cave.
Right when you do that, all of a sudden, Nero falls over.
Oh.
well,
Can I catch him?
No. Right when you walked away, something doesn't seem right.
Biram? It's time to wake up. Are you okay?
Roll me a medicine check.
Oh, crap. Okay, 1 minute. Medicine. I have 0. $15. Oh, 12. Why does it say? Okay.
because it's on the edge.
Yeah.
And it's weird. The edge of glory. No, come away with you.
You good, fam?
Oh, it's my dog talking. It's like... I'm so sorry. Hello?
That sounds exactly like Niram right now.
You see him in a cold sweat, and his dark red complexion looks a little bit lighter.
And he's not responding?
He looks like he's sick. Maybe with a fever.
If I touch his forehead, do I feel like he's warm?
You have fire resistance?
Crap, okay. Hey, Ortimus, can you come here for a minute?
What?
I'm sorry. I have a really bad... I can't feel the difference in heat like normal people can, being a tiefling. Can you see if Niram's warm? He doesn't look like himself. Oh, wait.
Actually,
Okay.
Mira, when you touched his forehead,
Oh, well,
he
you...
felt cold.
Oh, okay. That's not good. Does he feel normal? It's just me, right? Stop.
Ormus, go ahead and roll me a medicine check. Ormus, he seems to be suffering from a very high fever. But in his case, you seen this. Oh my god. He seems to have contracted an illness.
It's
I'm
perfect.
no doctor, but I can probably feel pretty comfortable in saying he's not doing too. I'm not gonna say he's not doing too hot because that seems really insensitive in this moment, but he's not doing too good.
You know where everybody is? You said they were out in the. I'm sorry. I'm not. Hey guys! And I'm gonna run out of the cave.
Don't forget the oxen.
Well, I haven't met the oxen yet.
Dog.
I am so sorry. I don't know why she's being like this. Here. Guys? Niram's not acting alright. I think he has a fever.
As you then see Trevor make his way through.
I might have a fever too. I thought I saw Sylvia on an ox.
You see just the auction just like walking around casually as Sylvia is just like sitting there in her pride. Omek is watching and then Jack stumbles out. Morning.
Where's my water bottle?
I heard shouting. Ugh.
Hi, Jack.
Guys, this is kind of serious.
I'm sure he's fine, but I can come and take a look.
He was fine last night. But then again, he was wandering around in that cold.
This doesn't look good. Trevor begins to like check his pulse. And then how long has he been outside?
Well, we fell asleep like this. He was fine last night.
Did anyone see him last night?
He did go out in search of firewood, but I don't think he was out too long.
They did blow the horn.
Yeah, and he came back. He was fine. He went back out for a little bit, but he came... Remember when we were talking in the tent and he came back? He was just fine. I thought...
Usually when you have a fever, you're burning up, but apparently he's ice cold. And he's sweating. I don't know much about... I mean... Mira, have you seen this kind of sickness before?
Hey, Dylan, can I roll to know if I've seen this before?
With your medicine check of 12? No, you
No.
haven't. Or
Can I
most.
roll?
You, Edga? I mean, sure, if you want to roll.
What, roll medicine?
Yes, medicine.
What does Edga know? She knows one better than Mira.
He looks sick. He looks like he's suffering like a flu-like condition. But Oramos, have you seen this kind of condition before, especially in high altitude cold weather? You pretty much know that he's suffered through most of the elements, but you figured that with his natural infernal heat, he would keep him up to a point. But it seems like he's overexerted himself in some way. So he is sick.
Can I tell if it's like? Can I tell if it's like a? How would I say this? Can I tell that if it's something that would be outside of the norm, that would be expected from the things that he's done, such as go out inside of an actual blizzard and just walk around like a dummy?
It is not a poison. It doesn't seem to be magical. it just seems to be something that he has either. The only thing you can actually determine the cause is that he either ingested something, or he was outside in the elements for a very long time.
Okay, I'm just gonna relay everything I know to the party.
Do you know how to help him?
Rest primarily. Normally, when we're in high altitude situations during campaigns, usually not the best thing to just go out and be exposed to the elements for long periods of time.
I can barely feel a pulse off of him.
Mm.
I mean, he's still breathing, but it's like
Sylvia, do you or Omek, do you either of you have a spell that might be able to help?
I only have cure wounds.
as you just walk back by the oxen.
Yep.
Maybe
Am I actually guiding it, or is it like...
you decide the oxen just was walking around in circles, and then it just walked back the moment you said that.
Oh.
Convenient.
Jack then stumbles over a bit, and then he's like hugging the horse. Thank you for catching my fall.
Amazing.
The horses begin to walk outside as they begin trying to find grass to graze on. And Jack just stumbles in, is like, ugh, what seems to be the problem?
Niram's sick.
In the head or in general?
She's just gonna shoot you the nastiest look that you've
no,
ever
she can
gotten
kill
from
you.
Mira.
Can Omek do a medicine check?
Omek, you may do a medicine check as
Never
We're
mind.
kill Sylvia with that.
you must be hungover.
Oh, make rolled a 2. Oh no.
You probably had some bad booze last night. I've been
No,
there.
You're the only one drinking that stuff. I mean, there was that town we could always go to, but...
Omek.
Yeah, about that town.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really there anymore.
What?
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 The smoke and stuff, that's the burning rubble of the town, according to the man who sold me the ox. Right, Mrs. Nibbles?
The ox just looks around.
That's you. I poke it.
It licks your finger.
Tasty finger.
The man also said something about elves barricading south of here.
About what?
I may be PC Dave, maybe misremembering what was said, but yeah, the elves being south of here.
Southeast.
Southeast, thank you.
Are you telling me that the village is destroyed and the elves are barricading the border?
I'm not sure it qualifies
Like,
as a village anymore, but yes.
The elves destroyed the village? I never even heard of them attacking it.
I doubt that it was the elves. Speaking from personal experience.
She's
You're
gonna be
biased.
going through her bag, like just pulling out random crap. I have a whole health potion. Do you think that would help?
And diseases are different.
She's just freaking out.
Calm down, Mira. We're going to be fine. He's going to be fine.
As the
He was
point
so
everyone,
mad at me last night.
everyone hears Nero like wince in pain.
Great.
As he like grits his teeth.
Give him some good body heat and maybe a blanket.
Someone help me don off his armor.
Okay. I will do that.
Would a good berry help? I can make nice good berries or a good berry pastry.
Hey.
How you
Did we happen to bring some medicine? I think so.
drink? So
Did you drink all the Mexican medicine? Wow.
Did you drink all the Mexican?
I selected
the Mexican
What's a
cola.
Mexican?
What the hell is a Mexican?
Only in D&D can you get away with that.
We apologize to all Latino or Hispanics. We
Hypno
It's fine,
had
it's fine.
burritos on the mind.
Oh,
I swear I
Lord.
hadn't been drinking.
Is that a brand of scotch?
Not one that I've heard of, and I have extensive knowledge.
Guys, alcohol's
Wonderful
fun,
mod.
but we gotta worry about Niram.
I don't
Oh,
have
he'll be
anything to
fine.
heal. Healing potions won't work, and I only have that and a potion of poison.
Trevor starts taking off his armor, and then
Bounce,
he
bow,
has
wow.
wide eyes. As everyone could see these scars covering over Niram's body.
Huh.
Oh,
And
I
that
thought
was
Trevor was
something
taking off his
else.
own
Clear
armor
things.
and was a bit confused.
If there were Trevor's,
I was
Why
thinking,
would
where did
Trevor
Trevor
take
get
off his
armor?
clothes?
Where did Trevor get
I was
armor?
like, what
First
kind
of
of
all-
fan fiction are you trying to write there?
first of all, hey,
I heard it's different.
I treat my slaves very nicely, thank you.
Whoa. Wow.
Did you just say that?
Servants are one thing, but you just called Trevor a frickin' slave, dude.
Aren't you two
What
still
the-
married?
No.
they're not.
They were never married.
Oh,
They're only married in spirit, technically.
Trevor
Not even that anymore.
is covered in these horrendous scars all over his arms and chest. Claw marks, bite marks, some wounds that didn't heal properly.
Kind of kinky stuff is he into?
Well, he does fight dragons. I just didn't.
Can I try to see where the scars are from?
Roll me a medicine check.
He was fighting Stork in the bedroom.
Oh, good. That's good.
You have
No.
never seen so many scars on one person before.
Also, I thought he'd be fighting Fontel in the bedroom.
My God, guys!
It was an Eiffel Tower.
Can I roll a medicine?
Actually, the moment he dons it off, you can tell that his elbows, his shoulders, around his arms, except for his fingers, his joints have black bruises on them. Or purple
Frostbite?
in
Frostbite.
contrast. No, it's not frostbite. It's something else.
I'm just gonna look at everybody super concerned.
Can I roll medicine to figure out what it is?
Actually, Ormos, you know what this is.
How did I see the joints?
Yes.
Okay.
Rocket joint?
So what is it now that I know?
This is a disease you see on the battlefield.
Do I know the cause?
This
'Cause
usually
it's obviously not the altitude.
Bless you.
it's not the altitude, but it's a matter of an infection, so to speak.
Bless.
you.
So he is suffering of flu-like symptoms, but this one mostly targets the joints and leaves heavy bruising and such. Poor circulation. It's also known as Draugur's disease.
They're trying
Oh.
to training to get disease.
What's the mortality rate?
mortality rate. The good news is that it's treatable. The bad news is that he's in a very high stage.
The advanced stage.
It has a very low mortality rate, but he will need to get to a place of recovery and stay out of the cold. He
Okay,
needs. He
I'm
needs
just
to
relaying
find
everything to
shelter.
the. I'm relaying everything to the group.
So he's very, very sick, and he needs to get out of the elements.
Well, the only place we can really go to is that town, whether it's destroyed or not. At least they might have a building we can stay in.
He also needs medicine to help fight this level of infection. Otherwise, it could get worse.
That's the only option I could think of. Anybody else have anything better?
Salvage.
Okay, I don't. Well, the village is destroyed. Should we head back?
It is a distance back.
Probably better we keep moving forward and find something along the way. If my people have barricaded the passage down to the southeast.
That's nowhere near the village, though, but what are we going to do? Unless we head straight to Free Rock City, but that takes days. Not to mention there's a security point at that area.
What would they be looking for?
Probably. Some people.
Wouldn't happen to be Iron Man controlled right now, would it?
No.
Hmm.
I mean, usually that's just the mercenary forces that run the area for those towers that work for Free Rock City. But I don't know what to do.
Can I borrow your guys' blankets at least, so he's not sitting out here in the elements? As Mira's like trying to cover him up with her blankets and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what to do here, guys.
The fastest method possible is what we do.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't have days.
Well then.
Omic, was it? As Jack muttered, trying to get his attention. Omic?
Yes.
Did that villager, that person, the one who sold you the ox, he
Yeah.
or she, was it a man or a woman?
Man.
Okay,
I think.
did he tell you anything else about what was happening? I mean, was the village completely destroyed?
He said the people who weren't killed are leaving the city or the village.
So there were survivors.
Yeah, but they're leaving.
Then we better get over there quickly and find who we can.
Nice. Elvis, help me lift him up into the wagon.
Okay.
No strength tech required as you then pick him up by your shoulders. Jack's got his legs, and they begin to load him up. Alright. Somebody get the horses attached. Elvis, I think you're going to have to drive. I woke up with such a hangover.
That's fine. I can
Sylvia
drive.
will climb back on the ox.
I'm gonna sit in the back, and then, because I have a warmer body heat, I'll probably, like, have his head resting on my knees or something, or, like, holding him. Hopefully that my body heat will help keep him warm.
Share your body heat. Okay.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Trevor actually helps with fastening the horses. Does anyone want to assist him?
I would, but I need to keep.
I don't have very good animal handling.
You
Matt, don't
don't?
you have really good handling animal handling?
Manual handle.
I would
Mandible handling?
I guess
So,
I
I
only
gue-
have one.
I guess DM question: if I'm proficient in land vehicles, would that? I guess that also entails like hooking up horses to said land vehicles, right?
yes.
Okay, then
But
I'm gonna
I would
hop down.
say you just anyone can just assist them. There's no role.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, then I'll assist them.
Unless you're doing a delicate knot, but honestly, it's just like keeping the horses in place to
Yeah, nah.
catch them. All right, and
No.
I guess Sylvia's now taking over the ox.
Yes.
Yo, Omek, 26 gold.
I will pay him fair market price. 20
Technically,
gold.
the ox does belong to Omek. So Omek, what do you do in this case as Sylvia is still riding on your ox?
Omek is making a place in the wagon for the ox to ride with him.
As you start
Oh.
taking out supplies and putting them outside.
Oh, Mike, that's not going to work.
Mrs. Nibbles is riding with me.
That is not going to work.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ms. Nibbles.
Yes, Ms. Nibbles, but that. Olmec, are you aware of facial dimensions?
Omek will kind of look past Sylvia.
Oh, jeez. That took me a minute.
Did you just get a 1,000-yard stare?
Yep.
Sylvia, roll me an insight check. Omek, roll me intimidation.
16?
Oh, hey, oh.
You can sense 1,000-yard stare from Omek as he is very serious. He is persistent to get this ox in the cart.
Omek, if you
Sure.
really want to put it in the cart, don't you have a spell you can shrink it down? We really gotta get going.
That's a great idea. I want a tiny ox.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh, an oxen the size of a teacup piglet.
Wait, it
Teacup
matters how long
oxen.
it lasts, though. I don't know.
He's
Pop
like,
up
I
the
will
spell.
do
I need
all
to
of-
see how this works.
I will do all of the rests necessary to keep this permanently
It
up.
doesn't stack though. That's the thing. Unless it's from multiple casters. Then again, no. It would just
You
shrink
could
it down
always
to a certain size.
Homebrew something there, Dallin. I mean,
Sylvia just has her head in her hands, just like, oh my god.
Oh wait, don't you want to shrink? If you're going, if
So
you're going to reduce the size of
grow
the
larger,
island,
smaller for the duration. Choose a creature.
it's up for 1 minute.
It's only for 1 minute
oh,
though.
I'm sorry.
You
Sorry.
will break the cart, Olmec.
If he shrinks it
Increases to
down.
medium to large. So it will turn into a medium size. So instead of it being a full ox, it will be the size of a large Great Dane
For a minute.
for a minute.
Sag.
I'm sorry. I tried, Omek.
Omek will look dejected.
Here, Olmec, I'll give you 30 gold for him.
Ha ha ha. Very funny. I paid 26.
I will give you 26 gold.
Yeah, but that doesn't cover the costs I've incurred already taking care of them over the past 3 hours.
And therapist bills for having abandonment issues.
I will give you 23 haggling.
Hmm.
Guys!
Can I think about it?
What is going on over there? As Trevor points his head back, finishing up the reins.
Right, now's not the time. I will pay you for it when we get to the village. Let's go.
How about a lease?
Do you know how to make a contract for leasing?
0% APR.
Trevor's just like looking around. It's like, oh my god, they're actually having all of our freaking hogs.
There's stuff going on back there.
I mean,
I'm trying to make a sale.
For now.
at least it's not a whore.
What?
I mean,
What?
we have Sylvia.
Hey,
Did he say at least it's not a whore? Is that what I heard?
Yeah.
I charge 5 platinum a night, you fuck.
I'm gonna take that bet.
Is there some human trafficking like section that I'm not aware of in the Ironman?
No, we're all confused too. It's okay. But then there's Sylvia, who's just like this.
Alright, so, Ormus, as you drive, we are now switching to the scenes. I have let you have your fun, but now it is the serious time. That is not the right map.
Oh, hey, how do we get back here? We're not
Ah,
involved.
sweet.
Hey, we might have a chance of saving it! Yay!
We're in the Lost Woods again.
Alright,
She's dying
so,
on this now.
Ormus,
We are right here.
you are, yeah, you guys are right here as you begin to get back on the road and such. You notice that the weather isn't as severe anymore. The roads are completely covered in snow and ice, but it doesn't seem to be such a dangerous point. To get there in this distance will be at least 2 hours. Unless you want to book it. So if you're going at normal pace, you will get there in 2 hours. If you are trying to get there as quick as possible, I need you to roll me a vehicle, your vehicle skill.
I don't know.
Just book
I think
it.
it's based off of my dexterity. So would it be just a dexterity check and then add my proficiency?
Yes.
Okay.
If it's in your skills, you can just click on that with the quarry of dexterity, and it should add your proficiency to it.
Yeah, I'm clicking on it. It's just not doing anything. Oh, hold on. I lied. There we go.
21. Okay, so using the horses and the carriage to get there as quickly as possible. Sylvia, I need you to roll me an animal handling check to make the oxen go any faster. Otherwise, you'll be falling behind.
Uh-oh.
Animal handling. 17.
The oxen is not as fast. However, you do manage it to get to follow.
Unfortunately, my roving does not apply to the to the ox.
As you get closer to this place, I need everyone to roll me a perception check.
What do RI see, guys?
Depends.
That's a nat 20.
That's a 9.
At the 28. Minus 10. And that's an 8.
I'm just concerned.
Concerned about the boy toy.
I realize now it would probably be faster for me to run than it would be to ride this.
No, you're right, Ox. You
You're
probably
leasing one.
You see an Ironman airship crashed and destroyed.
Oh, dang!
Wait, who sees this?
Anyone that rolled above at least a 12.
Ah.
For those who rolled at least above a 10, everyone can see this. But for the more important details, Oramus, that thing took some heavy damage, and you know that thing was built to endure a heavy climate. Like, Like, what? It looked like it got hit with an explosion or two.
Can I
Like,
tell how long it's been since it like crashed? Like based off snow coverage or anything like that?
it was there. It looks like it hasn't been there for very long. It looked like it's been there for at least a day or two.
And how far is the distance between us and the airship?
It seems to be off the path.
Okay.
So I don't think you wouldn't be able to get there traveling by cart. You'll have to
Right.
travel there by foot, and it'll take like at least an hour or two. But anything off near the mountainside, it's like in a small edge of the base of the mountain.
So only Ormo sees that it took a lot of damage.
And how far are we
Almost.
approximately from the town?
Oromos can see the devastation of it. It looked like it got hit hard. Edgar, you also managed to see this airship has taken quite a beating. Like it's not quite smoky, but
But
Um,
it hit the ground pretty hard. Like it's crashed. Like there's no way of fixing that thing to make it fly again.
I'm much more concerned about the crew that would be on it,
right.
and seeing as though it's hasn't been there for very long. I'm kind of having a conflict right now. How far are we from the town?
You happen to take a look in the town from this distance, and with your nat 20 and 18, for everyone who looks at the village, there's no longer the smoke, but from this distance, you see some of the houses have been destroyed. It looked like it was raided. And even coming close to the edge of it, you see a crater. Not like a big crater, but like it looks like something blew up, like someone casted a fireball. Ormos, you know that the airship has these armaments that drop like these large bombs down on the surface. So you don't know what caused this damage, but you know that this was a battlefield. This is a battlefield of a whole different scale. There was no troops on the ground. This all took place.
Surface to air and air to surface. Um, how far did you say we were away from the town?
I would say a couple more minutes and you'll be able to get there.
Okay, cool. I'm going to get off the cart, and I'm going to say, I have to go see if there are any survivors. We're right around the corner from the town. Take, just get him situated in the town, and if you can, come find me, or not, find survivors in the town. And I'm gonna head towards the airship.
Okay, be safe.
I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on him so I know where he is.
You and your hunter's mark.
Hey, it works. Ignore damage.
You did 2 damage to him. Got it. Do 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 do.
And this is pretty much what you see. Almost. You're splitting the group.
Yeah, it's not so much Legionnaire contract, like attachment to Ironman. It's having ridden in a lot of airships in my time with the Ironman. I may know people that were on board.
Ah.
And I need to go see if there is any crew that has survived. And since it looks like it hasn't been too long since the airship went down, I'm more inclined to go look now than later.
Makes sense.
Look for supplies while you're going.
You notice that they will probably have evacuated if it was going down, but the odds of that kind of damage, there will be very little survivors. And if they manage to evacuate, that will be at least in a day. Also, getting up to that point, do you have climbing gear?
Actually, before I do that, can I do a history check to see if I can recall protocols for when an airship is going down?
Okay.
Damn it.
You only remember writing it once, but the safety protocols for it is that whenever an airship is going down, there are these little lifeboats that they drop down to the surface. Unless you have a parachute and you jump down and then you propel yourself down to the ground. But
Are
that
airships common in other kingdoms aside from the Ironman?
Nope.
Okay.
You only know the development of the airship technology in Ironman.
Okay, so this could be
Because
proprietary technology then.
Yes.
Okay. That's knowing that's a little bit more incentive because even if there aren't survivors, I would still want to make sure that like it's fully destroyed. Does that make
Oi.
sense? Like it can't be farmed, like parts can't be harvested, and then like all of a sudden somebody else now has airships, and that it becomes a concern.
Based
I
on
agree
the
with
damage
me.
you saw,
Mhm.
there's the only thing they're gonna salvage from that is scraps.
Okay. Okay.
Like
Megan's going to get out of the cart.
it hit the side of this small little mountain, and it is in pieces.
You said we need climbing gear to get inside of it.
You need climbing gear to get to it.
Get to it. Yeah. Okay, so if the damage is that catastrophic, and
need
knowing
help
that
with
they
that?
have evacuation protocols, if it's going down,
What?
I think
There,
I'm good to go back. I think I'm good to go into town if I know
there
all
is
that.
someone who has climbing gear.
Yeah, that was I was only worried about getting there if one, there was a chance there would be survivors on board, and two, if there's proprietary technology that needs to be either destroyed or recovered to make sure that that technology doesn't get to other people's hands. Those are kind of my two driving forces to get to the airship. But if they have protocols to get themselves out of the airship, there's no protocol that says pilot has to go down with the ship or whatnot, or seeing the devastation. Also, it's like highly unlikely that anybody survived the crash. Also, seeing that the crash has fully devastated the airship, that they're only going to be able to get scrap. I mean, or I am now in a position where, okay, that is now not my highest priority anymore. So I'm good to keep moving into the town.
From what you can also see, you can see the devastation that has befelled. Nearly the entire village is wiped out.
Are there any houses that look like they at least will give shelter that we could kind of take over for a bit?
Appropriate is the appropriate term.
Roll me a perception check.
Okay.
I too shall roll.
Okay.
That is
Yeah, I'm just so concerned right now.
Perception.
for perception. Duh.
My
Not 20.
God.
Wow, you've only beat me by 1. Still. Did I rolled wow, I rolled 15. 15.
Yeah.
15.
Oop.
The only place that looked like it wasn't damaged was this one large lodge. There is smoke coming out from this one, but in the center of the town, or like scattered throughout other places, there are craters the size of your wagon.
Do any of them look like medicinal buildings? Or anything that would have any medical?
What you're nat 20?
Yes.
You guys arrive. I would say you guys are right here now.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever buildings you think, or whatever trading or local shops that are here, look like they got destroyed.
Hmm.
One or two mini buildings like here and here are slightly damaged. Everything on the west side has been like completely destroyed. The only one that managed to survive is the lodge over here.
Well, let's at least get him in there and warm him up, and then we can figure out the next plan.
All of you can go ahead. I'm going to do some scouting.
Okay.
All right, so Sylvia, while you're scouting, you're gonna be away from the scene for a bit.
Yes.
All right, where area are you scouting? I need you to draw out your token.
Okay. Token.
Don't forget to
Our
shrink by
token.
it.
There we go.
All right, yeah. So, put the location where you're scouting.
Put it where I am, or
Put it where you want to scout. Is where
okay.
you're going to be
You just got
investigating.
this big hole.
Do I still see? Do I see the towers in the distance over here?
That's gonna take a long time to get there.
Ah, in that case, then I would like to check out the big buildings.
Yeah, those are about an hour's journey away.
Okay, then.
I mean, you can still try to go over there.
I'd
You
like
do
to
see
check and see what in the
you
rubble.
do see the two towers, but that will be an hour's journey.
Yeah, I'm just looking through the rubble then.
Okay, so you're going to be investigating this area, and the rest of you are going to the lodge.
Yep.
I guess.
Sylvia, you also happen to notice that there were some casualties, or at least the ones that were like completely unrecognizable. But it looks like the people have been cleaning up a bit. It's almost like a ghost town, except for near the lodge.
Darn. So there's definitely nothing in the rubbles.
I will let you roll in just a bit, as
Okay.
I need to get you guys transferred over. Actually, Sylvia, go ahead and roll me investigation check.
Okay. Investigation.
Nope.
Oh. Damn.
Well,
You want inspiration that?
I don't got none. At least I don't think I do.
You step off this oxen and you slowly look around at this large building. This probably was a tavern of some sort, and the damage of it is mostly greatly severe. You can see the collapse of the roof and the explosion of the crater that hit the middle of this place.
Hmm.
You can also look at the damage that this was caused, and it's a very disturbing sight. Like, you don't even want to go inside there.
Oh.
Like, you've been in battles before, but you've never seen a place of innocent people get hurt. At least not to this degree. This happened as though nothing was to be taken. It looked like it was meant to be destroyed. There's nothing that you can find of value. And when you walk past this giant crater, there seems to be a larger explosion that happened here.
Can I do an Arcana check to find out if it was magic based?
I would say yes, you could do an Arcana check.
13.
This was indeed used by magic. But magic of that scale is usually caused by an archmage.
Oh! Good information to know. Unless they've managed to replicate Archmage level magic. Would I know if the elves were capable of that?
You know that there are very few archmages. Very few.
Oh. Crumb.
And the majority of those is within the Tri Kingdom.
Oh.
But you don't know who caused this. All you can tell that there was a battle here and innocent lives were caught in the middle of it.
She's going to mutter to herself, "Rich coming from me, but there's a time and place for your battles."
Meanwhile, Oramus, you begin to head to the lodge.
Yep.
As you arrive,
Oh, that's a nice looking roof.
you see Ironman troops coming out, or at least we're near the front.
They're at the front, or they came out when we pulled up.
They were stationed near the front.
I'm going to hop down. And just approach
They
the closest one.
they start approaching you, and Trevor is just looking at it like, this is horrible.
Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna be okay. All she cares about is like she's super worried. She doesn't even pay attention to what's going on outside.
As you step out, you then see this very familiar woman approach you. Halt! Ormus, is that you?
History check on who that is?
I would say She was one of your assigning lieutenant officers.
She was the one that was when they came off, right?
That did not meant to come off.
You took the roof. Where'd the roof go? It blew away in the wind.
What was her name?
You never got her name, sadly.
Oh, they're just lieutenant. That's fine.
Yeah, you just remember she was a lieutenant that commanded you for the time. And she then approaches. The Ironmans are actually pointing their rifles at you.
Well, that's
Lieutenant,
rude.
I don't think that these greenhorns over here understand that it's going to take a little bit more than that if they wanted to stop me.
Stand down, men. Then she approaches you. The command actually sends you as reinforcements? We don't need a legionnaire. We need troops.
Not as reinforcements. Just doing a bit of traveling right now. Kind of off the clock sort of stuff. I have to say, you know, I mean, I don't know how long it's been, but you look terrible.
Damn.
I mean, I mean, did they like stop the whole polishing your armor before you go out rules since I was last around you?
Roll me a charisma check.
You going to roll a murder check?
We need them to let us in.
Ah, she surely knows that I'm just joking around.
She frowns like, now's not time for jokes. Right now, this is officially a war zone. Now, I need to know if command actually sent you, or you're here on your own personal vendetta.
Vendetta. No. No vendetta here. Also, just trying to lighten the mood. Haven't seen you in a while, but I understand you look to be, and I'm gonna look around, a little bit busy.
You'll carry casualties. What exactly are you doing here?
I've got somebody that is in need of just some shelter, some rest. Come down with something pretty awful, not contagious. He just needs some shelter, roof over his head, some recuperation time.
Medicine.
You have injured?
No injured, just somebody that's a little bit under the weather.
I know we don't have the supplies right now, fortunately. We're using everything we can to heal our troops.
And that's fine. Honestly, one of the things that's going to help him out the most right now is just having something a little bit more solid over his head than a caravan tent. I'm pretty sure there must be at least one empty bedroll or space for one in there.
You then happen to see this. You see this man step out wearing a pelted cloak and medium leather armor, stepping out. Lieutenant!
Do
Do I know this guy or recognize him?
Nope, you don't.
I? No.
Nope, no one knows him. But the lieutenant turns and looks at him and is like, Regent Lord.
What is it?
High value target.
No. Bad Sylvia.
You're joking.
I mean, Sylvia's not here for this, so.
Thank God.
Exactly.
I know, but still, bad Sylvia. Get those thoughts out of your head. Head empty. You go.
So what does this guy do when he comes out?
He looks kind of concerned. Who are these people? Just one of our legionnaires who was traveling by.
Sir, and I'll salute.
He looks upon you and then looks at your wagon. Are you escorting a trader? Trevor is actually remaining in the cart being quiet as Jack is also like looking very serious, like, I don't like this atmosphere to this.
Honestly, we were just traveling from point A to point B. Not any official business or anything like that. Just some off-the-clock activities. And stumbled upon this area. Thought, like I was telling the lieutenant here, sir, we have somebody that's a little bit under the weather in our cart. No injuries, no casualties. Primarily thing that he just needs right now is some rest under a solid roof. And I was just inquiring with the lieutenant here if there was a spare bedroll or room for one inside.
The lieutenant looks at you and says, "You have no permission to request of almost of the thing that just happened." And the regent lord like raises his hands. Bring your injured in.
Sir, I'm gonna salute again, and I'm gonna walk to the back, and I'm gonna attempt to carry him in by myself.
Trevor actually steps off the cart and then looks at everyone. Jack says, "I'm going to stay inside the wagon just in case."
Are you
I
sure
think
you
I'm
don't want...
sober.
Well,
Continue.
as I'm gonna walk around to the back, I'm just gonna mention, hey, why don't you guys find somewhere to put the cart that is maybe a little bit more removed from this area? Yeah.
Okay. Psst, Trevor. You need to move the cart.
Trevor is going to move the cart. As Jack is like staying with Trevor's like, "I'm going to stay with Trevor. Keep an eye on the things. You bring in near him, right?"
Yes.
Yep.
As you still see Jack trying to get over his hangover.
Do you want us to stay with the cart or do you want us to go with you? And she gives you a very concerned look.
Let me put Niraman inside, and I'll check with the lieutenant to see if they're okay with the rest of us coming in.
Okay.
Right now, it's a very tense situation. I mean, as you can see, obviously from the devastation that we saw, not only from the airship, but also from this town, some serious stuff has gone down, and I have a feeling that I'm not really too worried about the lieutenant or the Lord Regent, but a lot of these Ironman regulars, some of them look a little trigger happy, like they're kind of expecting something to happen. So let me go put Niram down. I'll have a chat with the lieutenant to make sure it's okay that the rest of us go in with him.
Okay.
I can't drag him, but I'm gonna yeah.
I would say you're carrying him in your arms.
Okay, yeah.
The lieutenant is not very happy that you're bringing an injured person in, but the regent lord is like having none of her like attitude.
Would I know what a regent lord is?
Roll me a history check with advantage, Edgar.
History, histriato. Nice.
Regent lords are technically noble merchant lords. Regent, they bring forth supplies, to cities and such. Their wealth, technically, so to speak, Fontel is considered a regent lord. They
So
are
the
not. They are not nobles of blood. They are nobles of resources.
nobles of basically they acquire their wealth to become nobles
Correct.
instead of inheriting it. Okay.
They're also known as the tax collectors. They are the ones who enforce the laws of the lands. So technically, this person was a regent lord of this area, and this lodge actually bears his family crest. So this is his home.
But I know if he's associated with the like. I know he's associated with Iron Man, but is he affiliate? Has he been affiliated with them since Neutralands?
You're not quite certain.
Okay. So I just know that he is basically on Fontel's level, and that he's basically a noble.
All right. Who goes inside as
He's going inside himself right now to make sure we can go inside.
Yeah, I needed to check with the Lord Regent and the Lieutenant to make sure that it's okay for the rest of the party to come in.
The world may never know.
one of the guards points out, you can park over here. As the troops begin to escort, we're going to have to search your wagon too, just in case.
That's fine.
There's no need. If a legionnaire is with them, I'm pretty sure that they wouldn't have any elf spies.
Oops.
You're not there right now.
Right, so the wagon has been parked over here, and the troops begin to do a thorough search. All right, everyone step out. We're going to be checking your supplies. You'll also be being searched on your person.
I do believe he just said that the cart was okay not to be checked.
They don't check your person. My bad. They are looking around your cart to see if there's any elves that attached to them. Like, if they have anything that was out of the ordinary.
Yeah, they got hidden. We strapped on hidden elves everywhere. That's a joke. Okay.
Yeah, the guards are standing by as you notice that they have defensive perimeters.
Everyone just needs to chill out. Nobody's anybody's enemy here.
Second. Just trying to fix this real quick. Apparently, most of the stuff disappeared.
What stuff?
Most of the interior, but I would pretty much say this place was probably ransacked, or like most of the stuff was taken or destroyed. So Oramus, you were then being escorted by an Ironman troop as you begin to carry Neurom inside. The lieutenant is staying outside, giving commands. No need for that. You can go back to your post.
I just wanted to say, sir, I really appreciate the hospitality.
I know of you, Leonins. I know you are creatures of honor.
I appreciate the compliment, sir.
My grandfather actually fought your kind long ago, before your people decided to settle it with peace. But I am no longer from the Ironman lands. This is now my home, or at least was.
Were you here when the attack happened, sir?
Yes, I was in my lodge. Apparently, the Iron troops were sending their forces here, and they were trying to discuss a peace treaty to keep our place safe. But now is not the time to discuss it. Get your friend. As you look
Yes, sir.
inside, the inside of this place looks like it's been damaged. Most of the furniture and valuables are gone, except for some furniture. You see, actually, villagers over on the other side over here.
Huh. Huh.
They
I get it.
He then brings you over here and such. I've already sent my family away and decided to stay by myself. The troop then points to and such. All civilians and outsiders are to be treated in separate rooms. We don't want them getting mixed up with the soldiers.
That's fine.
As you then set Nerum down and such. And the Iron Man looks a little bit confused that you're bringing a tiefling. Is that an underworlder? Soldier, back to your post. Yes, Lord Regent. How did he succumb to this disease?
I'm just gonna relay to him everything about his condition and what we went through on the mountain.
Actually, are you the one leading that caravan?
Well, leading the caravan is kind of a wouldn't say moot point, but it's kind of a band of people out in search for a little bit of gold to fill our pockets with. I myself am in between jobs under my Legionnaire contract, so gotta have something to pass the time with.
Fortunately, you don't have any physicians to help your friend. And I cannot spare you supplies, but he is welcome to stay here to rest. In exchange, I will need you and your companion's sword to defend this place.
Again, sir, I appreciate the accommodation for our companion. How long would you be needing us to help?
Till the Ironman's so-called reinforcements will arrive.
Did they have any time frame of when that might happen?
They thought you were the reinforcements the moment they saw your wagon.
Well, let's be honest. They'd probably appreciate seeing me than some of the regulars, right, sir?
Who else is in your cart?
Just some locals from a town back. People that had information of where one such as myself might be able to make some coin in this area.
I noticed you had a man hidden inside there. By the way, I forgot to introduce myself. I am Regent Lord.
He's drawing a blank on his name.
No, he's typing it.
I am Regent Lord Bernard.
Oh, my apologies, my lord. Would you prefer me to address you as my lord or sir?
My lord would work. He is part of the Regent Lord of the Bernard family, which is a minor estate. But he then gives his name, his full name. Eric Bernard, and I need you to roll me a history check. You do not know of Jyinxx Bernard. Very little name. Himself has no convenience to you whatsoever. But
Oh,
you may have heard rumors about him.
What kind of rumors?
Um, not so good ones.
Hmm. Well, he got the lieutenant off of our back, so he can't be all bad.
stop it, you. Don't make me get the hammer.
Okay, I'm just gonna remember his name for later.
Meanwhile, outside in the cart, what are you guys doing?
Waiting around is what Edgar is doing.
I'm kind of pacing a little.
This is not the pacer test.
Ugh, God, I need to go for one of those soon.
What? Pacer? Fitness Grand Pacer?
We'll talk about it later.
Oh no.
I'm just gonna ask the Lord Regent real quick, if the rest of my companions can come inside to check on Niram.
He looks about. I would recommend they stay inside their wagon, unless you're willing to share some of your supplies.
We're fully capable of supplying ourselves, if that's what you're asking. We will not be a burden, my lord.
Very well. And then he walks away.
Okay, I'm gonna go just inform everybody.
You move fast.
I do have 45 movement speed. I am a quick cat. Okay, I have Niram inside. He's resting. We are allowed to go inside. When you go in, you'll go through the entryway. You'll make a left, and he's in the room to the left.
Somebody might want to catch up with Live and suggest maybe she not make her way this way right now. I can do that if you want, but what do you guys think?
Did Blythe see us come this way? Do I
She
know
knew where
this?
we're going. Maybe tell her where we are.
I mean, we don't know where she is, right?
The lieutenant's name is Sora Kingsman. Just so you know.
For unlimited.
Sora Kingsman. And Jyinxx Bernard. Okay.
In my eye.
Jack, no longer in his hangover, actually has a scowl on his face. And Trevor, staying quiet, looking at the horses, steps down and walks over to everyone. I hope Bly is all right.
Did you get who the regent was?
Jyinxx Bernard.
Well, I don't know if he told us that was Jyinxx Bernard.
Oh no,
We-
he hasn't said it yet.
That's
I
why
haven't
that's what I was asking.
No, I haven't told you guys yet.
Yeah, that's why I was asking if she's asking, did you get who the regent lord was?
Oh, Ed is asking me if I know who the Regent Lord was. Oh, yeah, I don't have any reason to hide his identity. It's Regent Lord Jyinxx Bernard.
But I know who this is
Roll me a history check.
without advantage.
Nope. Just normal.
Yes.
You heard rumors down on the Cross Rocks at this point. There is a lot of heavy taxation on travelers and traders who come across this point, especially on certain goods.
Certain goods.
There's also been rumor of black market items that seem to disappear when they come to this place and when caught. This is also the founding area for the Black Sun mercenaries.
Ooh.
But the Black Suns no longer have a base here.
So a lot of interesting things going on here.
The only thing is that this area is secure, but if you are only of one of great importance. Many people here just spend the night and then just go through. Those who stay, mostly take advantage of this area because it is considered the safest path to travel. There's very little bandit activities, but the biggest method that they use here for capital punishment is public hanging.
Wow.
And that is when you realize that Regent Lord Jarek Bernard is also known as the Hangman, because he takes laws into his own hands and executes those who have committed a grave crime and present it to others in the local area not to cross him or the rules of trade.
I see.
So, in other words, not only is he a cruel executioner of the law, but he's also an extortionist.
Right. Let's see.
Those are the rumors you heard about this person.
If they're true or not, I do not know. Okay then. Let's. No, it was others.
However, his family lineage goes back to the Ironman, like to the early settlements of the Ironmans, as his great grandfather was actually a general.
General.
Yes. So his family has a military lineage up until his father,
Right.
but that was many years ago. So that is pretty much what you get, Edgar, and you are free to tell the others that information if you wish. But the rest of you who are talking amongst yourself, you notice that the Ironman troops are definitely keeping an eye on y'all.
Excuse me.
So, what do you do?
Let's zoom in. Seems like they're going to be that interesting place.
Interesting is an interesting way to put it.
Yes, interesting is an interesting way of saying interesting way to put it.
Guys, are you there?
We just said things. Did you not hear us?
No, I heard you. I mean, it's like,
I think he means the rest of the guys.
Oh, him and Omek and Mira.
well, no, I mean, I didn't know if you were role playing right now.
Yeah, that was just a little bit of
Yeah,
roleplay.
the interesting bit was us saying that in character.
Mira, why don't you go inside
Okay.
with Niram? Okay.
Hmm.
Trevor, what are you doing?
I don't know. Maybe I need to go warn Bly.
Okay.
I'm going to go find her.
Okay. Um. Jimmy Jack, Jackenstein,
Huh?
Jackalus.
Yes, sorry, miss.
What are you doing? What are you doing with your life right now?
I am going to stay in the cart because I am not stepping foot in one of this house.
That's okay. That's yep. All right. So, um, what's the plan?
Mira,
Mhm.
before you manage to step inside,
Oh, sorry.
you see the lieutenant stop you.
Hi, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go in with my friend. Is everything okay?
You seem pretty bold for an underworlder.
Perception check.
Yes, you may.
What do your eyes see? Also, I'm going to help her roll a perception check.
Do you have the insignia Fontaine on your person presented?
No.
Alright, so in that case, you notice that she is preventing you from stepping inside.
I was told I was allowed to go inside.
Hey, Mira, how's it going?
Hi. I just want to go check on Nero.
Yeah, absolutely. Lieutenant, sorry. If we could get by you real quickly, please.
You have a lot of nerve, Legion. And then she turns and crosses her arms, looking at you, Oramis.
You know, the lieutenant that I dealt with back in the day, had a lot more things to worry about than a petty little blocking the door post. Um, I don't know if something happened to her, um, but I feel like this isn't the hill that you're gonna die on today.
Roll me intimidation check. And as you say that, you see Ivan troops starting to surround you.
Oh, and just to add, I already talked to the Lord Regent, so, and I think we already had the discussion about, going in and out of the house. So I feel like you're just trying to, what's the word? Swell up on me now that he's not here. And that really feels kind of childish.
We're going to go downhill.
Oh, it's okay.
The Region Lord allowed us to use this house for those who have been injured. You weren't here when the battle happened.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And that matters how? Because last time I checked, there's a chain of command in this little outfit that you and I are a part of. And you've been told something from somebody that's, if we're talking an anchor chain, is kind of above water than you. So I think you should just go ahead and follow that and then worry about this door and who goes in and out of it to the door. And don't worry, we'll make sure that it's closed once we come in and go out because we know that it's kind of cold out here and we don't want everybody inside, the people that are wounded and sick and stuff getting, a little chilly. Okay? Does that sound good?
Right back.
He still refuses to open the door as you then see the troops standing. Like, you notice that the troops are actually getting closer to you, seeing if you're trying, like, actually threatening her and such. The Regent Lord said you could bring your injured. I'm not letting anyone else enter this house. At least not without a guard.
But didn't he tell
Oh,
Ornaments just...
I'm-
Oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I'm
You
gonna
don't have authority here.
pull out my
Self
Legionnaire
Lord.
contract, and I'm gonna say, this says that according to the actual Ironman Empire, that I'm kind of capable of not needing a guard to watch me where I go. Also, I had a conversation with the Lord Regent inside, that he said that I could bring the rest of my companions inside. I don't think we, between you and I, need to have a discussion about the choices and decisions that the Lord Regent has made in his past, according to people who, I don't know, irritate him, cause him continuous problems, continuously go against things that he's already declared and decided upon. So unless you want to try on a really nice scarf for yourself in this frozen wasteland of an asshole mountain, I highly suggest getting the hell away from the door.
What just happened?
Guards, keep an eye on them. I'll be right back. And then she then slams the door, and the guards are just standing next to it, making sure that you don't enter.
Oh my gosh, does this look like a sturdy door?
Don't do it. I'm gonna try to calm him down. Just let him. If the gentleman you talked to actually said we can go in, she might get a stern talking to. It's not worth angering them. Please, Niram's in
I'm
there.
gonna turn to
He's
the
sick.
I'm gonna turn to the two guards that are really close to me, and I'm gonna say, if you don't back the hell up, I swear to you, you will be buried in the snow behind you.
They all point their guns the moment you threaten them. It's like, we're going to have to ask you to move aside, sellsword.
Do you know how many guns I've had pointed at me in my life? I swear
Back
to you, you
off!
better
as
kill
they
me in the
all-
first shot, or I will. Ooh.
They
Calm
are.
down.
I assume I can hear all this going on.
Yeah. Roll me insight check, Mira and Oramus. Ega, you can also roll me an insight check.
5.
Alrighty.
I'm just worried about.
Let me just see what they roll first.
Oramus, you know that these men are scared, but they are still standing their ground. Some of them look like they've even been in that crash.
I feel like we got off on the wrong foot. I'm not asking you to stop doing your job. I'm asking you to give me some fucking space. So I need you to just take a couple of steps back. Do you think you can do that for me?
Orders are to prevent you from entering. I suggest you get back. And then
I promise you, if I wanted to enter, I would have entered by now.
If you dare fucking enter there, Leon, and I'm gonna put a bullet through your fucking head now. Move!
Oh my gosh.
You actually see him click the barrel.
I'm gonna rest my hand on Ormus's shoulder and go, please, she'll be back in a minute. We gotta remember that Niram's in there, and we don't have control over what they might do to him. I'm really worried. If we get them mad, they might not help.
I'm going to go into my mind palace. I'm going to sear the faces of these guards into my brain. And I'm going to put big, big red X's over their heads. And then I'm going to calm down. And I'm just going to sit down in the snow.
Thank you.
Omek. While you see Edgar standing, watching there, you begin to hear Jack mumble a bit to himself.
Jack, are you feeling any better yet?
Oh, yes, I am doing absolutely fine. Ugh.
Good, 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 good. Anything I can do for you? You sound trouble.
Oh, nothing. Just bad memories coming through this part, or at least dealing with these folk. It's sad what happened here. Like, really, I have never seen such devastation happen before. This looks like a dragon attack. Actually, I have seen something like this. It's like a dragon came by. But nowadays, we're in an age where it's no longer monster versus monster. It's man versus monster. It's man versus man. But anywho, I'm also a little bit pissed off that I don't have anything else to drink. By the way, what happened to your ox and Bly? You really think she'll take 5 platinum?
Five platinum.
Maybe you can talk her down to 4.
Omek doesn't quite understand what he's getting at.
Or Omek.
Or,
Omek's like, but I only paid 25 gold for the ox. Why do you want to pay 5 platinum?
You play 26 gold, by the way.
No, I was speaking. Never mind. As he clears his throat. Edgar, what are you doing as you see
I think
Orbis?
it's just watching everything that's going on. Yeah, so let's make sure. Trevor went to check out on live, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, he started walking on foot.
Yeah, guys, just making sure everything's going nice and calm around here. Well, nothing is going nice and calm, but she thinks it's going nice and calm.
You can see the guards are actually standing, watching over Oramis as he is just sitting near the door, waiting and waiting, and Mira's just standing there, looking around, and then she looks at you.
Who looks at me?
Mira, or the others.
I'm just waiting to get in because I'm concerned now for Iram's well-being.
Meanwhile,
In Canada.
Bly,
Yes.
what are you doing after you investigate most of these parts and you check out the devastation?
I am going to be looking to. I kind of want to go check the ship to see if there's anything still there, but they probably cleared it out.
That's gonna take quite a journey.
Oh, in that case,
Like, I already told Ormus that's gonna take climbing gear and such to get there.
And only
in that
one
case,
of
I'm just going to stand like on the edge of the crater looking out. Did I witness any of the transactions between them?
No,
No?
no,
Okay.
you were nowhere near the lodge.
One sec. I would just be going over here looking over the devastation of the inside of the crater.
Still trying to fathom what has happened in all of this travesty. You then hear 2 people arguing. over near this house.
Time to investigate stealthily. Can I do stealth?
You get off the ox.
On second thought, yeah, I have the ox. I'm just gonna walk over there. I don't know any better at the moment.
Let's take a quick 2-minute. Take a quick 5-minute break.
Good.
So
I'm gonna
that way-
order some food. I'm hungry.
Yeah, so that way I can get the next scene set up. I will be right back.
Pretty sure DoorDash is the one that does.
It's only a matter of time before I kill a town full of guards.
Oh, I know. I was gonna help you with that if I was watching.
It is literally only a matter of time.
Let's be completely honest with each other here. We both kind of hate the guards here.
Let me level set with you.
I mean, yeah, let me. It's not that they're Ironman cards. It's that they have the biggest attitude in the world. And I swear to you, it like Ormos is like, you have done nothing to earn this attitude, nor be able to like wield it in my face. And yeah, sure, you may think that a bullet in the head is bad, but imagine being cut by a massive glaive and not dying immediately. That really sucks.
Sounds like it.
I was thinking
Taco Mac.
Dun dun dun. I'll be right
Trying
back.
to order from Taco Mac.
Taco Mac.
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
I should probably call them and make sure that they're not closed yet.
That sounds like an off-brand Taco Bell.
It's actually way better. It's kind of like a Mazzi's. Sorry, I forgot that it's not the weekend. My bad. You as well. Damn. Nothing is open. Fuck. I mean, Quick Trip is open, but Quick Trip isn't exactly,
Food.
food. I mean, it's food. It's free food when I go there because they just give me all the shit they're gonna throw out. But hey, food
I'm
is
not
food.
I'm not dogging it. I'm not dogging it.
I cannot stand the food waste that they have there. Honest to God.
That's so. There's a major pizza chain that they're having an ad campaign thing where they're giving away free pizza and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Huge food waste.
Really?
Well, yeah, because like if I'm going to order, I'm going to order some pizza, some wings, maybe some cheesy bread, and
Oh,
then
I'm back
by the way, here is an extra free medium pizza. And I'm
Uh,
like,
Oh,
Is
I
Omen supposed to
didn't
not be
order
in here?
what?
You're not in the session.
Did Roll20 disappear?
I
So-
just see, I
so
see
can you
Bavard.
like do that again? Is there like one that's possibly near me that I can order from? I would love some medium pizzas.
No. When you place your order, they add on, and it's just like, oh, and they deliver. Oh, by the way, here's some extra crap. And I'm like, I didn't order this. I have no intention of eating this.
I
And
will.
there's also, on top of that, there's no way to like guarantee that the delivery driver didn't just like eat it.
For
So
what? What are you talking about?
it's a major pizza chain that's having a campaign right now where they're giving away free stuff, but they don't tell you it's coming.
Oh,
until
Is this
oh,
Domino's?
Domino's. You mean the?
yeah.
2 minute
Yeah.
thing? The 2 minute
I
thing
didn't get one. I'm so disappointed.
where if they're not, that's only for carry out, I think.
No. It's not that. There's a separate thing where they're giving away free pizza and stuff.
I'm back.
Hi,
And
back.
so
I'm dead.
The free pizza on them, I remember, I thought it was where they're doing a drive-by carry out.
no, not the carry out. This is delivery.
Huh.
Yeah, but they were giving away free stuff, but they wouldn't tell you it's coming. So the delivery guy would show up at your door with this extra pizza that you didn't order, and they're like, "Here you go, congrats!" And I'm like, "Great, I'm never gonna eat this."
No,
see,
I
I'm sad
absolutely-
I'd eat it.
Yeah,
It was
same.
savor for
Like,
later.
Yeah.
I have returned.
But
Fire
yeah,
return.
Mick, you're not in row 20.
I clicked halfway there.
That's what I was trying to say. It's only Blythe, Edga, Mira, and Ormus. Now it's Omic.
Omek,
Hello.
And also Dowd. Hello,
Omek,
Dowd.
Omek.
Omic, and Omic. Omic meet Omic. Omic.
Omek's gonna Omek, bitches.
What happens when Omic meets another Omic?
I don't know. I think the world will. It's like dividing by zero. You just
No,
don't know.
you called your species Omic.
I don't think he even like realizes that he's a species. He's an Omek.
People called him Tortle. The little girl that gave him the pot, the cheesecake and something.
True.
Yo, give me some pop.
Alright, welcome back, everybody.
Hello,
Hi.
Quick break. Right now, I'm getting the next scene set up.
Uh-oh.
Unfortunately, I don't have the background for this setup, so. And I
Okay.
wasn't expecting a big party split.
Oh, it's not that big of a party, but one person decided to go off on their own.
Well, I mean, it was good and bad, but regardless, I need to also get the music I need to play.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah.
I don't want to get dressed to go and get food, so I'm ordering from DoorDash from fucking Racetrack. Kill me.
You hear two people arguing as out in the open you see a woman and a man shouting at each other.
This music's that bit creepy. Oh, that's what I meant.
Do I hear what they're arguing about?
I would say if you want to hear the more specifics, I would recommend a perception check, but you can also get closer if you wish. You are out in the open, but they are standing in front of a house.
Perception. 17.
Hold on, not that one.
Dun, 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 dun.
Look around you, Amanda. Do you not see the devastation? Fern, I know you're upset, but this is what was necessary. You caused the land great harm. How am I supposed to react to that? Your mage kindred have caused this devastation. They were about to bring forth. As you then, the woman replied, they were about to bring forth wrath upon our lands too. Have you forgot about that, Fern? Have you? I'm not proud of what they did, but it was necessary.
Clip, clop, clip, clop. As I get closer.
As you get closer, they stopped and turned. As Fern holds on to the hilt of his blade, and Amanda, which is the female human mage right here,
Mm-hmm.
stretches his hands out. Are you from the camp? Why are you riding an ox?
To answer those questions in, I suppose, in order, I am not familiar with the camp, and, well, we just bought it.
Wait. You're not part of our forces. Who are you?
Your forces? I'm going to look him up and down.
He looks confused. Amanda, just you're an elf. You're you're from the front lines, are you not? I know we were taking our time trying to scout, but
I'm afraid you've. Well, yes, I'm an elf, obviously, but from the front lines, not so much.
Vern looks at you. Roll me a persuasion check. in this
Incredulous
case.
though you might be, were I to remove my disguise, you might recognize me. But I will not remove it because there are Iron Man.
Who are you? If you're not with us, are you a mercenary hired by them?
No, I'm Princess Sylvia.
They both go wide-eyed, and I need you to roll me a persuasion check.
Persuasion. I still have the ring.
If you take off the ring and reveal yourself, I will give you advantage.
Yes, I will. You said it's persuasion?
Persuasion with advantage.
19.
19, as you then drop the disguise, revealing your long blonde hair and golden eyes, as Amanda stops, gets on her knees, and bows, and Fern lets go of his blade. Unbelievable. It can't be.
A little behind on the details. You mind filling me in?
Princess Sylvia, please. We did not know it was you. We have just. I am Amanda, a mage associate and also a apprentice. This is my companion, Fern. He is a Highlander. We have joined the cause to fight against the Ironmen from invading our home. Or at least to prevent them from starting a war.
Good. Thank goodness.
We are humbled by your presence, Princess. Please forget our rudeness.
It's of course forgiven, but you must understand that not all is well in the royal family right now. More or less, I must apologize for dragging everyone into this.
No, if it wasn't for you and your courage that happened near the northern part, your influence has inspired many to take up arms to defend our borders.
Sylvia's going to just kind of blink for a second. Really?
Yes.
Hmm.
Fern just crosses his arms a bit. Well, yes, nice to meet you, Princess. As he just rolls his eyes. Please forgive Fern. He doesn't know how to deal with nobility. Hey, all right. I mean, it's not like you get to see a princess just walk up on you in the middle of a desecrated village.
I wouldn't call it a village much anymore. Desiccation aside, do you happen to know who caused, well, the giant crater in the middle of town? Is he from our camp?
know, a great mage, Wardock, and some of the other mages have arrived to stop the first fleet. We've heard that they were sending the airships through this area and trying to get in contact with the Freeman City, trying to expand the borders. We were about to send our forces, but the mages from the Tri Kingdom have agreed to help us.
Wonderful news.
Fern is just like unimpressed. Oh yes, and look what they've done. They actually destroyed this place.
I can assure you, what they destroy, they can rebuild.
Are you serious? No offense, Princess, but this whole area was just nothing more but a bunch of traders and locals. I don't see in the glory of winning a battle in the place. But you know what? I'm just gonna shut up. And at that point, he just walks off. Fern, please, give me a moment. And you
Of
just
course.
see her just running over to him, and like they're beginning to like mumble amongst each other. Your ox is also Mr. Nibbles. Is like
Miss Nibbles.
Miss Nibbles. I am sorry, Miss Nibbles. I don't know if you were calling Mr. or Mrs., but it's a female ox.
Ms.
Miss Nibbles is trying to find grass and like chew on it.
I'm
what do
going to pat Miss Nipple's head.
you do that, and
I'm going to let them hash it out for a bit.
how long do you let them hash it out?
About 5 minutes.
Okay, it takes them like a couple minutes. Like Fern's like, no, we are not doing that. No, Amanda, and at that point, Amanda just walks up, Princess. We'll be happy to take you to our encampment. There are many more elven soldiers who have defected from your father's guard.
Love game, am I being asked to command an army?
Well, no, you're asked not to command an army, but she is asking you to head towards the small camp they had settled to speak to your people. Okay.
All right then.
Roll me intelligence check for your character. I will see if Sylvia has a comprehension for this about what is going on.
Intelligence flat?
Yes.
17.
17. You are seeing people from your homeland, not only from Elvenkind, but mages and Highlanders working together to stop the Ironmen. Something that your family has protested against the war. These people have taken upon themselves to fight back in small numbers.
Well, holy shit.
And the fact that the mages of the Tri-Kingdom are helping with this war, and they're using your name to get the elves to assist in this matter. At least those who are willing enough to fight back.
In other words, go there for morale.
Yes.
Cool.
Because
I'm good.
Amanda pretty much told you that they have heard stories of your actions against Ironman forces from expanding their borders and trying to attack. Even going against your family's wishes. We can take you to our camp as soon as possible. The commander there will be happy to hear your words and praise.
And perhaps a little scolding.
Scolding? What do you mean?
Remember where to pick your battles. I know that's not what you want to hear, but I have borne witness to the devastation within the tavern. We cannot allow innocents to die, especially when my first motives were to protect the innocent.
I understand. You also notice that she is half elf, and he is human. Just to clarify.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, her ears aren't showing, but you can definitely tell that she has some elven lineage. Most likely a quarter elf.
I will not condone his action, or I will not condemn his actions.
Her actions.
Her actions. Oh.
I don't think bringing the princess there is a good idea. Honestly, I think we should just go. Go? But we won the battle. Yeah. Yeah. And from the Iron, and pretty much there's still Ironman troops here. They're still hanging out at that lodge, as he points over in that direction.
Oh, that's going to cause problems.
We have already avoided most of their patrols. There aren't many here.
Do you have numbers?
We have at least a few scouts. I mean, we're only at least 20, 25 men strong. But the mages have sent 3 of their best to handle this. Even Archmage Vordak has joined us.
History?
Go ahead, roll me a history check.
I just had it. My eyes are not good. Okay. Apparently neither is my brain.
You have never met Archmage Vordak, but you do know one thing. If he is an Archmage of the Tri Kingdom, he would definitely be responsible for that giant crater in the middle of town.
Oh. So that's who did that.
I have never seen such magic cast upon it before. In 2 blasts, he took down that giant ship.
Well, he certainly did more than I could.
I don't know if that's unnatural for even a mage. But whatever. As he then starts walking in the direction.
I would ask... Actually, can I take one last look around and see if I can spot Trevor? Or anyone else from my party?
Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Perception. That's a no.
Nope. You don't see any of your friends, but you do know that they headed to the lodge.
You're not very
So the
good.
question is, do you go with them? Or do you head back to the others and let them know what's going on?
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop the hunter's mark on Nibs, or Oramos, and I'm going to apply it to the half-elf, and I will tell them that I will catch up with them in just a moment. I must rendezvous with some of my comrades first.
She is Amanda.
Amanda. Excellent.
Her name is Amanda Altar. And the Highlander is known as Fern. Fern Tusket.
I will inform her of what I'm going to do and reapply the disguise and try to go and reconnect with somebody while staying out of sight from the Iron Man.
Go ahead and drag your token back as you change form.
Yay.
As you put back on your disguise, and Amanda looks at you. My lady, where are you going?
I have comrades I need to rendezvous with first. The others who have joined me on the journey.
Where are they now? We can help you get them.
They may very well be with the Iron Men at the minute.
What? Wait a minute. Are you saying that you're working with the Ironman?
No.
Alright, then why are your friends with them?
We have an injured and a sick.
Are you secretly in coverts working under the Ironman banner to get intelligence? Like a spy?
Yes. That.
Amanda, that is the most stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Hey, it works.
Oh my god, you're actually serious.
Nothing quite like intel gathering from the other side.
And they actually trust you.
I'm with a Leonin, so for the most part.
I wonder if I can kill him. Spell. Fern, what?
No. I already thought of that. Don't try it. He
What?
will kill you.
God.
He's an
Dude,
Ironman.
bring it.
He's an Ironman.
He's more of a what's it called? Condottiere?
Oh, self-sword. Yeah, I could get down with that.
Look, you put enough gold in his paw and he'll purr like a kitty.
That was actually pretty funny. Amanda says, just in case, if you need to contact us, she then pulls out, not pulls out, but takes off an earpiece and hands it to you.
Thank you.
This will allow you to contact me. It has a very
Excellent.
short range, though, so at least you have to stay within the proximity of the village. We're not that far away.
Wonderful. Can you go ahead and mark down on my map?
I don't think that's a good idea. If you happen to get caught, we can't reveal the location of our camp.
Better idea. I have Hunter's Mark.
I mean, you can track us. I'm pretty sure it's not that bad. Actually, here. And at that point, he then pulls out a rag and hands it to you. You can track it by the scent.
Do I look like a dog to you?
Amanda's like, Fern. What? She's as capable as Ranger as anyone. Pretty sure she can handle it. Come on, Amanda. Safe journeys, princess.
Thank you. To you as well.
And they both leave the scene. Now, do you head back?
I will head back as far as the edge of the crater, trying to stay out of sight of the lodge.
You then hear someone calling out, Bly! Bly!
Over
Bly!
here!
And you then see Trevor, rushing towards you. Oh, thank goodness. You're all right.
Of course I am. And more to the point, you know how we've been doing a lot of things against the Iron Men, and maybe some word has been spreading around?
What? No, anyway, I don't think it's a good idea for you to come back with us right now.
Oh. Well, in that case, I'm going to be heading to the Elven camp just down the road.
Wait, Elven camp? What's Elven camp? And at that point, he's got a very concerned look.
Shush. And I'm going to relay to him all that I can.
As you relay all this information to him, I'm going to go back to the others to give them time.
Go ahead.
Ormus, you have been sitting there for about 10 minutes.
Say that, pretty kitty.
as the guards are still standing there. They have lowered their weapons, the fact that you are just remaining calm. And then the door opens up.
Magical open doors.
As she steps forth. The Regent Lord will allow you and your friend to come inside, but you're still coming in with armed protection. If you don't like that.
Oh, no, that's fine. I just want to check on Niram. That's fine, right, Artemis?
I'm going to stand up, brush the snow off my fur, kind of roll my shoulders, roll my neck, kind of like loosen up. And then I'm going to walk past her inside and make sure to give her a really nice shoulder check as I walk by her.
You're gonna bump into her?
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, I'm a big guy. I've got to get through the door. She's still standing in front of the door.
She moves aside enough for you, unless you're purposely trying to do that.
I'm probably purposefully going to try to at least brush her a bit.
Roll me a dexterity check. She's gonna roll. I don't have her sheet up right now, so I'm just gonna use the knight stats. Which is a 0 anyway. Yeah. She's already stepped through the doors with you, so it prevents you from actually bumping into her.
That's fine.
She just watches you step inside. You see a dwarf woman trying to clean up the place as 2 guards are following behind. She stops and speaks with another guard, and you remember bringing Niram over into this room, and now you see the guard standing in this doorway just in case. As you happen to notice that there are more guards carrying crates from inside, and they're bringing them outside. Actually, not the guards. You see 2 men just like bringing stuff in and out, like carrying boxes.
Where did they take him?
Over around to the left.
Okay, thank you. And she's gonna give the guard that's like following her a nice smile. I really don't want any trouble. I just want to check on my friend.
You, Mira, as you notice, you see the woman go like a little surprised seeing you step into the room, and like she steps away a bit, and the man is like, "What's another one?" They begin to walk away from you.
I just,
I'm going to turn around. Oh, go ahead. Yep.
I just
All you.
ignore it because I'm used to that rudeness and go into the room with Niram.
You see Niram laying down on the mat. No one seems to be tending to him as such, and the guard standing there is like watching you. The other 2 guards behind you, Oramis, are standing there making sure.
Does he feel like he's warmed up at all?
Roll me a medicine check.
Ten.
You are uncertain if he is getting better or worse.
Great.
He seems to be in the same condition as he still was in the cart.
Artemis, I can't tell if he's getting any better or worse.
Well, the most important part right now is that he's inside, sheltered.
Yeah. The she's just gonna kind of go back in there and sit with him for a bit. Can she try to wake him up? Or do you think that's frowned? We shouldn't do that. Just let him sleep.
You try to wake him up, like you put your hand on his shoulder, and he winces in pain. He's like,
Okay, no, I'm not gonna do that. Hmm?
going on? Where are we?
Oh gosh, you're awake. We're in a camp by that. You know the smoke we saw? It was a village. Are you okay? You're really sick.
How long's were they out? Last I remember, I was in the cave.
Yeah, it's been a while. We left her. Hey.
As he tries to get up, but you notice when he was leaning on his arms, he was starting to hurt. Oh, I can't bend my legs.
Yeah, lay back down and relax. Here. And she'll get into a position behind him so he can use her lap as a pillow. You need to relax. We're trying to find some medicine to help you. You were out in the cold way too long. I'm worried.
I don't think it's gonna be serious.
I think you're wrong, sadly.
I'll be fine, Mira. I've been through worse.
I'm not sure you have. Ormus said you're not doing great at all. You need to relax.
Trust me, I've been stabbed twice by a wyvern in the stomach. I think I'll make through this.
Well, if you relax and we find you some medicine, you will.
As he just tries to tilt his head up and smile at you with his eyes shut, is like, don't worry about it. I'll be fine. Yeah.
Go back to sleep. And she's gonna rest her hand on his forehead and then like kind of comb her hair like through his hair.
You got any water? Something to drink.
I can get some. And she'll get up and go over to this guard. Do you have any water that you could spare, please?
No.
Oh.
He doesn't even look at you when saying that.
Okay. And I'll walk over to Ormus. Ormus, I left all my water out in the caravan. Do you have any on you by any chance? Niram's asking for it. We got him awake.
Not on me, but just run outside.
Okay.
And then I'll kind of stay in here with him.
Okay. So she's gonna smile at the guards guarding the door, politely, and nod, and then run outside. Hi, Ega!
Ega, Omek, what are you two doing? Wow, this is happening.
Edga's just standing around watching everything going on, being her normal Edgar self. Edga, woo woo.
Niram's awake, guys. He's requested some water. Can we get some water and maybe some bread? I'll grab it from my pack, unless you guys have some on hand.
I need everyone outside to roll me a perception check.
Okay, here comes my old perception check. Oh.
Woohoo! I see everything.
Nope. You took it away from me.
As you then hear a loud, thunderous boom echo the sky, and this is close range. Seeing a bolt of lightning hit the ground, and you then see 3 individuals appear from the smoke of the impact of where the lightning came from.
I would like to say, smoke on the water.
There's no water, though.
Snow is just crystallized water.
And you see these 3 individuals wearing cloaks and robes, one wearing a hat and holding a staff.
We got fancy people here.
Well, that's interesting. Mira is like on a one-mind track right now, so she's gonna rummage through the cart to get the water and the bread.
You then happen to see the door burst open with more soldiers running out. Aramis, you hear the thunder, and then everyone rushing outside, like the troops are rushing outside.
Is this a window right here?
Yes.
Oh, but that wouldn't be the direction that I heard the thunder come from. Never mind.
No, you heard the thunder happening over on this direction,
Yeah.
like one big bang, and then you hear one of the soldiers running by the cart saying, "Damn it, it's those bloody mages again!"
Okay. Okay. Niram, lay back, rest. I'm gonna go check, make sure things are okay.
What's going on out there, Doris?
Hey, relax. We're handling it.
Think
All
about
you
that.
need to do is just lay back, close your eyes. I'm asking you this nicely. I will close your eyes for you forcefully if you don't.
You see Lieutenant Sorak, or Lieutenant Kingsman, making her way up close, drawing her sword. The rest of the Ironmans are like holding their guns at the mages. And you enter. You see 3 individuals standing before them. The one in front has lightning crackling around his body for a moment, and then it fades. On his left is a woman with braided blonde hair, bright glowing eyes, and on his right is a young, rugged-looking man with brown, messy hair, wearing a brown cloak and robes underneath it. You can definitely tell that these are spellcasters of some kind. Ironman, I have warned you and given you exactly until sunset of this day to leave. Many have already fled, and I bear this final warning. Do you guys continue to let this conversation go on?
Yep, I'm just watching.
Yep.
The outpost is not my priority. Neither are the lives of these Ironmen. So I'm just watching.
I'm watching as well.
Did I find the bread and water yet?
Yes, you do. As you were about to grab it, you didn't see this whole situation turn about.
Yeah, that's great. I would rather go give my friend some water.
Yo, said boyfriend.
Jack
Wow.
stumbles out. Is like, oh, mages, wonderful. That's exactly what we needed. Wait, did you just sneak past inside the building?
You didn't stop me.
I didn't even see it.
I've been moving square by square. No.
Back.
You gotta
Unless
get the
you're rolling
water
a
spray.
stealth
Get the water spray for the tiefling. Don't let Sylvie see the clothes being wet if you do that though.
Okay, well.
Just realized I've been muted this entire time.
Probably, yes. That makes
Mira,
sense.
I was wondering
Yes,
if
I'm
I would be able
sorry.
to react to that.
you get around like nothing happened.
That's when the stealth roll is good. The DM doesn't even see that.
I didn't even have to roll. I was slowly moving too.
I wasn't spread out. I was like focused on the scene. And here's Mira just walking past him casually. He's like, "What the fuck?"
They're not too focused on the mages.
So, if you want to sneak past him, I need you to roll me a stealth check.
Can Sylvia come up behind the mages?
You were not coming here, I thought.
Yeah, not yet. You're still talking with Trevor.
Ah, cool.
Hey,
Yeah, Mira.
but I just came out of the building.
You tried to walk past the guards, but the guards like turning to you is like,
Very good.
it's like, what are you doing?
I'm going back inside to bring water to my friend. You seem like you have important matters. I'm not trying to interfere. He asked for water. You want to taste it? It's just water. My friend who's sick with the temperature wants water.
At that point, you see, as you start to raise your voice, one of the mages then points out to you, it's like, Archmage Vodak, look.
Water.
Oh no.
Friend, can I please take to him? He is sick. How more low down the intelligence weak do I need to make this? You have problem. I want to get out of your hair to take sick friend water.
Thanks. Time out 1 second. Time out. As you notice, one of the mages points out at you as you begin to shout out your concerns. And Jack just goes up behind and is like, whoa, you don't want to make a scene.
Fine.
Damn it, I lost track.
Sorry.
Smite her and you die!
You then see this mage just blip and appear right here.
Oh,
Oh.
Strange. I didn't know they had unique travelers in these parts. She begins, like, rubbing underneath her chin, examining all of you. And then she's especially looking at Mira. The soldiers stop and then point all their guns at her. As you then see Lieutenant Sor says, and yet you here threatening to kill the rest of us? We need more time to get our troops out of here, if that's what you're suggesting. But right now, these lands are officially under Ironman rule. Honestly, I don't really care what you Ironmans think. You can plant your banner anywhere you want. All I know is that you're not going to bring any of your death machines into our lands. Hold cadence. As though I have already proven to a point that I can destroy this place. I am not here as your destroyer. I am simply stating that you are to leave here, and to tell your so-called king that his brother will no longer allow bloodshed along the borders, and for you to stop pursuing him. And you can tell the traitor prince, personally on my part, that he is no longer welcome in his homeland. No Ironman would ever decide to choose over what is right. I'll take it as a personal note, but be warned. The rays of Arcanum It's a very fickle place when you do not know where you travel, young soldier. Edgar, Mira,
Well,
Omek,
good.
and Jack. Well, Jack not there. Ormus. You notice this mage actually appears, and she's starting to examine. Their troops are pointing the guns, but Vodak isn't even paying attention to those troops. Like, this woman right here appears and starts looking at you, Mira. It's like, interesting. Interesting. How are you doing that?
How am I doing what? She's gonna take a step back.
Uh-oh.
How are you projecting all that magical energy?
I think you're seeing things. You must be sick like my friend. Maybe you should go sit by a fire.
At that point, one of the guards shouts out, Lieutenant! Permission to open fire! Hold! Hold. We need more time to leave. You guys can roll me an insight check if you wish.
Insight. What does the insight say?
Smart.
That's a 14. That's a 16.
Are we going to get 18 now?
That's a
Press
13.
or make you mess it up.
He's gonna roll charisma.
Don't forget Ormos.
Oh, Ormos is not trying to insight anything. I'm totally just chilling.
Chilling with the pros. Broa. I don't know what I'm doing. Help me. Please.
Bro, Manoa.
Laura,
Bora?
we're
Oh.
leaving. And at that point, you see Vodok walking past Cadence. And Laura says, and here I was hoping to get a better look. Oh well, maybe another time. And then she blinks and then reappears next to Vodak. You have till sunset. And then another flash of lightning appears right on top of them. And they vanish.
Thunder. Hear the thunder.
Lieutenant Sora then grips her fist and then tells the soldiers, I want you all back to your post right now. And continue bringing in the supplies back in that house. The troops begin to step away. And then she walks up to you, Ormos. I may need service of your sword once that.
My, how the turntables.
You okay there?
Hide.
Ormos, she didn't look to you.
What?
Our commander is inside injured. Right now, he is recovering. But I will talk to him and see about negotiating a price for you. As much as I don't like your methods, I know you're very confident in getting your job done. Now the question is, do you think you can kill a mage?
I think the better question is, are you going to be able to convince him to give me a high enough wage for this? For me to kind of have a minor amnesia attack of earlier today.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Stuff's going
With
down.
advantage.
Downtown. Do, 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 do.
Or most you'll have to tell me how much they try to pay you.
You managed to kill a mage.
I think you should be discussing finances with somebody right now. So, scoochy
that point,
scooch,
she-
scoochy scooch.
Walks away with a stick up her ass, and then slams the door open, and walks inside. As you have just hit a nerve. Even though she didn't really want to ask you for help, now she is leaving no choice because she is short on men and facing 3 powerful mages.
Okay, I'd like to go into my mind palace and remember the faces of the 2 guards that I remembered. Where are they right now?
That's
The
fine.
ones that you were dealing with,
Yep,
they are back inside.
I'm gonna go find them.
Punch.
You're not technically hired right now, so
Hello?
the
I'm
guards
here to punch you.
Where are they?
look a little concerned as you shout out, thinking, it's like, what the fuck?
Where? DM Dallin, point them out to me because they all look the same to me.
Wow.
Well, I mean, I did design them like that, so.
I know,
That's
but you know what I mean.
They're all basically moved 1 through 2 million.
I need you to point out the 2 in my mind palace.
I will say I'll leave that scene for you out of context because I would like to know what the others are doing in this case.
Okay,
Because
cool.
if you're
Watching
just
all
gonna
this
chew
shit
them
out.
out, I will pretty much just say roll me intimidation check to show your presence. Like, to make sure that you are in full control and now fully under contract.
Make sure not to roll low.
Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna lay down on this bear rug right here
Take a cat nap.
and like kind of prop myself up on my elbow, like laying down sideways, and then I'm gonna clap. I'm gonna point out to one of the guys that pissed me off earlier and be like, "Excuse me, I am super parched. Go find me something to drink, and tell your homeboy over there to go find Lady Bitchface and tell her to make sure that that price goes really high. Okay?"
Guard, one of the guards is like, I'm gonna kill him. He's like, no.
Oh my gosh, do I hear that?
He doesn't say that out loud. He's like,
Damn it.
Oh my gosh.
I kill him. Ho ho! Touche.
the guards just go and try to do
would
something
laugh
about
if
the
you had-
situation.
I would have actually had to roll.
The
intimidation
people
to get it.
inside watching you is terrified, and the halfling mother and her child, like she's trying to comfort her child, and all of a sudden you just lay down on the rug like, hey,
Sup?
chop chop.
Listen, bystanders in the corner. You literally have nothing to fear from me. I'm just trying to throw my weight around here right now. So do your thing. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna chill. I'm gonna be me, you do you, right?
Roll me
All
a
I can think is you're
charisma
telling them
check.
to be refugees.
Artemis, roll me a charisma check.
Advantage or normal?
Normal.
Uh-oh.
That's not terrible.
I would say you leave a minor impression upon them. Not so great.
Not so
Like,
great.
They are afraid of you, but they don't like you.
That's all right. You're not gonna impress everyone.
Jack is like, well, I think we're done here. I think we should grab our dear friend and find a place elsewhere.
Maybe. I need to go give him some water, though. Can I go inside now? Or do I have to wait till the big scary cat man comes out and yells at you? And I don't want anybody to get yelled at.
The guards just opened the door for you.
Oh, why,
Like,
thank
reluctantly.
you! That's so sweet of you.
As soon as I see Mira, she's gonna see me on this bear rug. Mira,
no!
oh my gosh. Hey, you. I don't know why I'm acting like I'm trying to remember your name because I don't care. I'm just pointing at a random guard. Hey,
Jack, I'm
you.
ready.
Oh, crap.
So I need you to go get some water and whatever else she asks for, and go give it to my homeboy in there. All right, cool. I got you. All right,
Dwarf
Mira, what's
maid
up?
just
Yo.
looks down at you and is like,
I have some water. It's okay. If we could get another blanket, that'd be nice, though.
Dwarf maid is like
That's
looking
so
at you guys like, right, right. And
I-
she
I'm-
then
She's just gonna give like these poor people a sympathetic "I'm so sorry" smile, and scurry into here.
you see Jack outside Omek and Edgar like trying to grab, like trying to look around, and it's like, honey, I got the reins. Now we just need the rest of our friends. I'm sure Artemis is grabbing him. We need to leave.
So it's a very interesting place. This area is right now.
Oh,
Yes, the fact that we're now in the middle of a war zone, and I don't think it's a good idea to hang here anymore.
Hang.
Well, where will we go?
I'm sure we can find. I'm sure we can cross the Ironman border. Maybe head further south to Freeman City.
I mean, I know Mira won't like if we leave. Mira?
Did no one else see the mages and the Ironmen? I mean, I could cut the tension with a knife. I'm not scared, but I am mostly concerned that this is most likely not our problem.
I roll insight to see if he's scared or not.
Oh, go ahead.
Eh.
You don't know if his knees are wobbling because he is still hanged over, or of his old age.
Da da da.
Omek, you agree upon me with this, right? This is not adventurous. This is way off our heads. And I should know. I should know. I have been in a lot of crazy shit before. Literal shit, in fact.
Hmm.
Is he future Trevor?
No, he's not future Trevor. He's just an old, drunken sellsword. Omek, are you there?
Yeah.
Swolmek is there.
Oh no. Are you okay, buddy?
Swole. Yeah, I'm fine. Nomic's just kind of hanging out.
I know we're running past our normal time, but if you guys want to stay for another 30 minutes, would that be all right?
Yep.
Sure.
I have work in the morning.
Ah.
So I have to be up at
That's
7, and
cool.
I'm already pushing. Like, I'm already not getting even 7 hours of sleep. So
That's fair.
I'm sorry.
How about this? Give me about 10 more minutes to finish up
Okay.
Sylvia's scene, and then we'll end it from there.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
sorry, guys.
Very fine.
You're good. No, I was asking to make sure that everyone was okay. Like, I know it's getting up to that point. Okay, so back where Sylvia is, and this will be very quick.
Mhm.
Trevor's like, I can't believe you're actually considering this, Sylvia.
Look, we both know that I'm very much wanted, dead or alive at the moment, by the Iron Man Kingdom. Staying with them is kind of not an option.
You're only wanted with the Black Sun mercenaries. The
Oh.
Irons don't even give a shit.
Well, they might start.
I thought
You're
they'd do
not
it
really
because you-
considering about helping these people.
I mean, I'm interested in helping the civilians.
They're all dead. Look at this. At that point, he's like pointing at the buildings. Gone. destroyed, absolutely wrecked. Between, I'm sorry, what was it? An airship versus a mage. Mages. Oh my god, this is insane. This is, and they say that you're the one who caused this war. Hold on, I think you cut out.
No, she was just going,
Oh. We need to stop this. We need to stop this right now.
Did we already go through the thunder scene?
Yes. As you hear a loud booming thunder in the distance.
Trevor?
What?
I think we have bigger problems.
What? No, I'm just trying to picture this.
I'm just going to grab his hand and start running towards the tavern.
Roll me a grapple check.
Grapple, are acrobatics or athletics?
Athletics if you're the assaultant, and
Darn.
him as defendant.
God, why can't I ever use my acrobatics? Ugh.
That's a 12. Because a grapple check is only referring to that as athletics, which is strength, unless you.
Oh, that's a nat.
Well, all right then. Come on,
All right.
bitch.
Zoe, let me go. Are you mad? You can't go in the camp.
Not going in the camp.
Well, you can't go to the lodge either. You're going to get yourself killed.
Go over there. Get the others. We're leaving.
Then you stay and I'll go. Oh, you're this strong.
Yeet!
So, at that point, you like jerk him, and then he lands face first in the snowy dirt. And at this point, he's like wiping the soot off of his face, and you see him very upset. This is all your fault.
I'm pretty well aware of that at the moment.
Do you? Do you? And at the point,
Yes.
you actually start to see him cry.
You made a grown man cry.
As a sadist, I take pleasure in that.
That's weird.
Poor Trevor.
You know, at first I thought that when we were traveling the roads together, I thought things would be great. And you know, one thing led to another, and then another. And then you decided to get so full of yourself. And I can't just take it anymore.
You're broken.
And what do you plan to do?
Slap.
You don't listen to anyone anymore. I just wanted a decent life. Not this. Not this.
I'm
And
sorry,
now
Trev.
you just want to dive head in. You know what? Do what you want. And at the point, you begin to see Trevor not walking towards the lodge, but walking in this direction.
Uh-oh. Idiot. You're in trouble.
So, Sylvia, what do you do?
Hmm.
You have a dilemma.
I'm going to try and grab him by the hand.
You reach out. He pulls his hand away.
I'm sorry, Trevor, but I'm at least going to try and do something about it.
You know, I wish you would
I know.
do what you want.
Don't go out there alone.
As you just see the auction just standing there between you two. Not in between you two, but right next to you.
Where are you going to go?
I just want a moment to think. It'll be fine. Just do whatever.
Just come back in one piece.
Don't get yourself killed.
Shit, headset died. Why?
And that's where we end our sessions, ladies and gentlemen.
We're simply saying those words. Crap, her headset died.
Everybody, oh,
No, go ahead.
Good.
Everybody have a wonderful evening. We will be back after the holidays. Keep a lookout on Discord and Twitter will not Twitter, but Twitch will announce it when we're streaming. Have a good night, guys.